Welcome to my Foundation Strategies project for the Virginia Tech Integrative STEM Education Department. Today I will be discussing a proposal idea for the purposeful integration of STEM disciplines that will provide exciting opportunities for students and provide a beneficial service to the educational community. Before I begin, I would like to take the opportunity to discuss integrative STEM and the approaches taken towards learning. Integrative STEM provides the foundations for students to develop appropriate solutions to human wants and needs through a multidisciplinary, inquiry-based setting. As the American educational system is undergoing reform, such as the introduction of the next generation science standards, we find there is a need to provide teachers and administrators with the resources to pursue purposeful integration. This need for resource assistance is due to a lack of pre- and in-service teacher preparation of integration, a lack of funding, such as facilities and supplies, to perform higher-level research, and a disconnect between educational system and industry needs. This process of integration is further compounded for teachers with the difficulty finding integrative experiments that students can safely complete, an uncertainty about integrating other disciplines that teachers themselves are not comfortable with, and a lack of technical support for schools on existing instrumentation. In Southwest Virginia, where this project will be taking place, we see that math scores from the 2010-2011 assessment year are quite low. It becomes evident that a strong program to support math is very much needed in this area, with additional aid to increasing passing rates in science. As these are challenging problems for teachers and administrators, a proposal has been set forth to create a mobile vehicle equipped for iSTEM capabilities in the classroom. Because the program is completely modular in design, it can address the various needs of high school science, math, and technology classes interested in engineering design-based lessons. The added convenience of mobility widens the number of school programs addressed to surrounding counties of Virginia. This module will be multi-level, competency-based lessons provided by the well-established STEM program Project Lead the Way, which will be further addressed in a moment. The research underpinning addressed will be twofold: the overall success of hands-on laboratory experience on student assessment scores, as well as an inquiry-based pedagogical approach towards improvement of student attitudes towards STEM disciplines. Let us first address using laboratory experiments as a mechanism to teach STEM disciplines. As quoted in various articles, using laboratory experimentation further improves the comprehension of students, as well as their enjoyment of the material. Students, even at risk, consider hands-on applications a more enjoyable form of learning and generally score higher when added to traditional teaching methods. However, as addressed earlier, many teachers lack the resources to provide quality laboratory experience. An iSTEM modular vehicle will certainly provide the laboratory instrumentation and guidance to provide excellent laboratory experience for students. The utilization of a mobile unit to teach STEM disciplines is not a new idea. Many examples exist of modular vehicles providing a benefit to their educational communities. 3 examples provide evidence of the success of these programs. The Mobile Chemistry Laboratory project was a self-contained laboratory addressing the needs of advanced chemical instrumentation and computer facilities to local high school students of Southwest Virginia. From 2000 to spring of 2004, the Mobile Chemistry Lab served as the primary laboratory experience for over 9,100 students from 42 high schools. During this time, over 36,000 student experiments were conducted, and the experiments supported topics of the Virginia Standards of Learning in Chemistry and provided development and curricular training for teachers. Within 3 years of activation, the Mobile Chemistry Lab project had a passing rate of 86.9% and rose above the state average by 2.7% in predominantly underscoring schools. The Southeast Service Cooperative of Rochester, Minnesota also created a mobile classroom in 2009 to address the needs of science educators by providing state-of-the-art equipment in molecular biology, genomics, and agricultural bioscience. The program proved to be so successful that a second mobile lab was deployed in 2010. Over 4,000 high school students have participated in the lab experiments with extremely promising results of increasing science and math interest as potential career options. 77% of the students surveyed indicated that science would play an important role in their future, and 26% said that they are now considering pursuing a health science career. In addition, 91% indicated that the experiments personally impacted them in a positive way. Our third example is the Salk Institute for Biological Studies in California, which brings science to the San Diego community through a mobile lab. This biology lab visits 18 area schools and has reached more than 20,000 local students since its inception in 1996. Students participate in hands-on scientific experiments in DNA and genetic mutations of fruit flies and actually extract DNA from plants. This is followed up with students separating DNA fragments and practicing techniques in electrophoresis, material certainly not available on a permanent basis for every high school in San Diego. This mobile unit also participates in community fairs and outreach education programs. The overall theme of this mobile unit would be a partnership with the Project Lead the Way program, which provides over 400,000 students nationwide with the activities, project, and problem-based approach. The program offers 3 different curricula. Gateway to Technology is for 6th through 8th grade, so it will not be addressed for this project. Pathway to Engineering prepares students for careers in STEM-related fields through exploration of the design process and problem-solving activities relevant to students in a real-world context. The Biomedical Science program introduces students in the exploration of human medicine, bioinformatics, cell biology, genetics, disease, and more. This program also prepares students for STEM-related careers. Results show that students who have participated in one or both of these programs have extremely higher success rates academically. Students are additionally more motivated to pursue science and math in post-secondary and college environments. However, Project Lead the Way is currently held at selective schools and is not available to all students. This mobile unit would provide these exceptional programs to be available to every high school student in Southwest Virginia. In order to fully immerse students in the integration of STEM education, this modular vehicle will be refurbished by high school students in a technology education course. Students will be responsible for the overall design and functionality of the unit under the supervision of instructors in math, science, CTE, and technology education. Students will develop a logistical plan to create this mobile unit that will be suited for Project Lead the Way. Once the plan has been approved, students will be instrumental in the fabrication process. Students will address emergent problems such as how to securely attach equipment to the truck, how to provide provisional power sources, and the lack of wireless and mobile system capabilities in rural areas. Students must also understand prioritization of time and money constraints. The students who will contribute will become ambassadors of the project as they will witness firsthand how integrative STEM is used in real-world context. They will learn valuable skills as well as gain a deeper comprehension of the lessons compared to a traditional classroom setting. In order to intentionally teach content and practices of science and mathematics education with the practices of technology and engineering education, many teachers need help. As shown with well-established mobile laboratories currently in use today, an iSTEM mobile lab will provide a service to the educational community. Every student will be given the same opportunities as those who have been benefited by Project Lead the Way. A mobile iSTEM unit will provide the resources for teachers to continue practicing integration in their own classrooms, increase assessment scores in reading, science, and math, and motivate students to pursue STEM disciplines in the future. Thank you.